Welcome back. I'm waking up a little bit from whatever the hell that last match was.
Hell yeah. Ron said it was blackmail. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, crazy things happening here, but 5 hells won an assault against 5 oolers. In other news, grass is green, water is wet, taco is short, and I'm still here. We've got an exciting remainder of the Energy Invitational, hopefully. If you guys are just joining us, 4 basically all-star teams coming together. We saw 5 all of the same character, excuse me. And we're going to see the same thing this time around. Mask, what is he doing?
I'm hoping we don't see the same thing this time around.
What on earth could he have been doing on the keyboard? Right?
He's practicing.
He was just spamming like 4 over and over again?
Yeah, but it's Mask. Have you seen his gameplay? It's kind of the same thing.
I guess we don't question it. As we said, it was, no surprise to see, Aurora, Emil, the best, Kiki. This is the team that's going to cheese troll you to death anyway. They pick 5 hells against Zero's team, who goes oolers like real people. This time around, it's going to be BaRRaCCuDDa, JeffHindla, Yammyn, QvoFred, and Variety. And they'll be taking on Ataraxia's squad. Any guesses on what gods we see here?
Is it like a gentleman's rule now? Just nobody else picks healer compositions?
It sure as hell better be.
I can't even imagine 5 Changas or anything similar. But
Stop!
I just want to see them spice it up a little bit more, but in a more interesting way than just smorking each other down.
Qvo's kind of just dead from the last match. Everybody here, it was so funny. You have the obviously the other 2 teams sitting out here, and a couple of other various friends or family, just very few people here. And as soon as we saw 5 hells, I think the whole building just groaned collectively. Just, really? This is what we're gonna see? Thanks, Aurora. Just saying it. Thanks, Aurora. Ataraxia, on the other hand, captain here. Where's he going?
He looks so poised, ready to strike.
So
that's like the face of determination and focus. He wants these points. They just tasted their first victory in that last joust match.
True.
So, and the 3 amigos coming out with a W. I'm sure they're ready to keep that win streak going.
Oh man, I have no idea where or what I would even think about selecting for this game mode.
Thoth.
Thoth? Well, Thoth is banned, sorry. I have no idea where else I would go in this game mode. Tucker, you're batting 1,000 today. I think I might wind up, a Hunter would be nice. Poseidon's, bro. I think you go Poseidon, and you just either Poseidon's or Kukulkan, and you just paint the entire lane with big circles.
What about 5 Kuzenbos?
That's the dream, of course.
Is it though?
Yeah, Kuzenbo push, and a Kuzenbo push, and a Kuzenbo push, and a Kuzenbo push, and a Kuzenbo push.
It's basically got to end up as, I think, a mage all around, just because of the fact that you need somebody that can have tower push potential, which mages can since they can build pen. And on top of that, mages just have the damage that you would want. It's pretty ideal for this game mode, and especially if you're stacking 5 of them together.
Right. So like I said, Poseidon, Kukulkan.
I would probably anticipate the Kukulkan before the Poseidon, just because ISO is a little bit more effective here with the 1 on the Kukulkan. But
Kukulkan has the ultimate in the circles, but you also have the Whirlpool Cripple with the Poseidon.
Circles are nice, and Cripple's great, but how effective is a Cripple really going to be? You're kind of banking on the enemy team to pick something that's not CC.
Like Fenrir? Or
if somebody picks Fenrir, I don't want to see that again.
The last team picked Ool, so anything's
that was
possible
actually
here.
a sick strategy, though.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
what part
it was.
of Ool's?
Because you have insane burst damage from the 1/3, and then you have the stacked hard CC from the axe toss.
Sure.
It could have. It was
DRs?
It was a great concept. It was a great mechanical concept, and it might have worked out wonderfully if we didn't see 5 hells be 5 hells.
Sure. There's got to be better options. There's got to be. Right? Question mark?
It's hard to say. They seem pretty confident in the pick to select it, so you gotta be confidence in the team is always important, especially for these kind of mini games where basically anything goes, like the Wild Wild West out here.
Yammyn here seems to have a smile on his face. I think he's rather excited. I wish somebody was wearing glasses so we could see like the reflection of the screen or something. Wubbn, also on Ataraxia's team. He's going to be the support here. Wonder, he doesn't look as happy as Yammyn did before.
You do want something that everybody on your team feels slightly comfortable playing. What about 5 Outwashes?
Why? Oh, I see you.
Yeah,
okay.
No. Outwash is actually broken in Assault.
That'd
like
be
that.
gnarly.
There are certain gods that every now and then the Smite Reddit will bring up in like their posts that should just be auto banned from Assault, and I believe Outwash is definitely one of them.
I mean, yeah, you want to talk about covering the lane like I was talking about with hey, you're on screen. You want to talk about covering the lane like Poseidon or Kukulkan. Always be ready. That's a tip. When it comes down to it, always be ready here in the world of Assault. I don't know if I would go anything but Outwash after you brought that up. I think he's just the guy.
Or Hebo. Hebo is also incredibly strong just because you have a ton of burst potential. Knockup's the best CC in the game.
But it's more like you got to be precise. Like the Uller thing, I see it, I get it, I hear it, I find it. I'm not seeing it. Like it doesn't actually work. It's one of those things that work on paper, but not in execution. Kind of like the Hebo. Outwash, you just throw out a corpse and let everything else do the work. So we'll see if that's going to be the strategy. Titans on the left, Juggernauts on the right. It's Ataraxia versus LG and friends, basically. BaRRaCCuDDa and his support, JeffHindla. Left side will be Nox. Right side will be Vulcan. This one is going to be explosive.
Is this supposed to just be like a little jab at PrettyPriMe, like we can do it better than you?
Yes. That is 100%. That is exactly what this is. I'm not even kidding. Like this is exactly. It's just saying, hey, we're gonna go Vulcan.
Team Nox seems kind of.
They
broken.
already launched an ult. Variety and Yammyn have already used their ults. I'm just pointing that one out.
It's to assert dominance. That's how you let your opposition know that you're prepared to battle.
I don't even need the ult. Is that it?
Well, I mean, there's also proxy clearing, which I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do with their ultimates, was just proxy clear each other for fun.
Big itemization choices. Chronos pendant, Chronos pendant, Chronos pendant, Chronos pendant, Chronos pendant, Chronos pendant, Chronos pendant. Everybody wants that CDR.
And a heart ward. There is a heart ward, BaRRa.
Oh, and I love it. They all go the Rick Ross skin, but Dimi and Mask making it happen. Bang! It's the Titans up first with explosive damage. Juggernauts answer back with just one. Ataraxia eating the dirt.
There are so many turrets and so many Rick Ross skins all over the place, but I have to appreciate the silence combo. I'm surprised that BaRRa even bothered picking up beads, but he found the kill onto PrettyPriMe.
BaRRaCCuDDa again. Yeah, I mean, navigating these turrets is going to be sort of like a bullet hell, no pun intended, from the last match. Just kind of like walking in between like Galaga or something. Good luck to the Titans trying to get out of here. Oh, wow.
I can't believe Wubbn just got away with that one. But are you going to make that Rick Ross sound every single time? Because I'm kind of like halfway expecting Dice Pineapples to just start playing in the background.
Wow.
So...
Absolutely. Look at this. Look at this. I love that they set up their own front line. It's like trench warfare out here. Nothing like the giant trouble puddles are going to work, and then they're just going to lay down another turret.
But look at how long Variety just got locked down. That was only from 2 Noxes. Ultimates coming through, and they are able to find the kill.
Love it. Just tossing them out like that. PrettyPrime's ult will be up soon. The entire rest of his team all at the same time delivering not a single kill.
But it's coming. I mean, you can only survive on 1 HP for so long, and I am thoroughly surprised at just how few meditations there are for the Juggernauts.
These mages can't hold him back. BaRRaCCuDDa comes up with the kill. 3-3 so far. Juggernauts really have to try to penetrate this tower, though. They're getting just far enough, but the wave clear of the Titans is just too much. The minions just die instantly.
Those turrets, stacking them along a line like that is just such an effective strategy. I really wouldn't have looked at Vulcan for that.
Nah, it's powerful. There's the ultimate. Where are you going to stand? Nowhere is safe. Everybody walks out of the tower, and the surrender mode has started. This is it's going to be kind of fun. Just the battle of the ultimates.
I can't blame them for the F6. I wouldn't want to play against 5 Vulcans looking at this.
Slowly but surely, here's the trick, realistically. Juggernauts have to place the turrets down. After this barrage of ults, they have to place the turret down. There's the dash forward. Mask right to the back line. QvoFred punching him in the face.
And they're able to find the lockdown kill onto JeffHindla, picking up 2 of the Vulcans. And those meditations are coming up so clutch right now for Titans.
BaRRaCCuDDa stuck in the trouble puddle. Dimi finds the dash as well. Mask relatively low. PrettyPriMe taking up the front line because of it. Ataraxia gonna dodge one more time. Gets hit by the knockup. QvoFred finds the basic, taking down the jungler. And there's going to be one more shot, and PrettyPriMe finds the kill on a QvoFred.
He had to get a little bit too close, and that's all that the Titans needed in order to start locking them down with these Nox holds. And man, that is such a potent ability once you've got 2, 3, 4, 5 of them adding up.
I got to give a shout out to Mask right there. It looked like Titans' whole plan was like, all right, guys, we're stuck. We're just going to sit here. And I know Mask. Mask is just like, nah, and just dashes forward and starts going nuts.
It's that blink. The blink and the stacking inside of each other. It's just such a strong detonation. I really don't think that Juggernauts are anticipating that one at all.
Nah, everybody's just going to shadow into one player and then, just sort of go for it. Turret, 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 turret. So much fun to look at, honestly. There's the ultimate on the back line. Going to find no targets. 2 shot out this time. QvoFred still has it available. There's the Juggernauts pushing into the tower. Coming for it. Nice knockups. And QvoFred uses his ultimate right on top of Wubbn, bringing him down to half HP. JeffHindla tanking the tower for now. And the push from Juggernauts relatively strong. Still not damage enough onto the tower.
There are legit meatballs just flying everywhere underneath that tower. It's basically a war zone. There is pretty much no safe standing room.
Yeah, just not able to find it at all. Titans, they're standing under their tower. Let's listen to them as they get pelted with meatballs.
Fuck.
Ah!
Do I want boots in this?
Not really.
What should I get?
Should we use ultim? We have ults soon?
I have all.
I'm dead, I'm
now.
dead.
I have
metal.
Ah, fuck! My bad.
It's okay.
What did you do?
BaRRA got poked. Yeah, BaRRa's super low.
Oh!
Yo, someone dash.
I got blink, guys. You can go with me.
I'm in
Oh
front.
shit, we're
Get in
Yeah,
it!
man.
Ah!
Ah, rip didn't work. Nice, we got one.
Ah, fuck!
There's so many meatballs everywhere.
Yeah. Yo, we should just stack a magical defense now.
I'm going Gaia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Nice,
Oh.
hey, bro!
Oh, good time. Yo, once we have magical defense, I'm pretty sure we win.
Should I get like a...
Ooh!
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Nox mixing a little bit with Chrono 64 right there. What was that shot? I wasn't even on the map, guy. Come on, can't find it. Juggernaut still take down Tower 1.
Just a friendly reminder that Vulcan can go outside of the map right there. Just trying to keep you guys aware of where not to aim your ult.
Was that Jeff?
I think it was.
Of course it was Jeff.
I think it was Jeff. It's hard to keep track of whose meatballs is whose, but I mean they're doing a pretty damn good job of it. But it is going to be Jeff now finding himself locked down by PrettyPriMe and crew. And Qvo looks like he's next on the menu.
Qvo just barely avoided the ultimate. It was pretty fun. That time PrettyPriMe, I think, planned that one a little bit more carefully. Vulcan ultimates just being tossed out willy-nilly. And now Titans have forced up. They lost their first tower, but still marching forward.
Titans are going to have a pretty rough time. They were talking about building those stone guys. Hold that thought, though. It's PrettyPriMe looking to build. Again, going back to base is Variety with the double oon.
There's the big shot. Knock up into the knockdown. Variety with the triple oon. I'm taking that one back. 3 kills in 1 shot for Big Man V. Dimi could be next. BaRRaCCuDDa with the backfire. Yammyn going to surround him. Stuck in the trouble bundle. We'll see you later, Yammyn. Dimi taking on 2 players at once. Able to come up clean with the bunny ears.
I wanted to take it from you before you had the chance to do it yourself.
I liked it. I respected it. But I still had to put you down. I'm never going to say triple oon again, though. That's terrible. That's awful.
It doesn't have the same ring to it at all.
Doesn't quite do it. Doesn't quite do it at all. But hell yeah. Titans coming back.
It's actually something I say all the time, though. That's the worst part, is that is a legitimate phrase that I have been using for God only knows how long. And then it's just like, why?
All of your other catchphrases aren't suitable for this broadcast.
No, not at all.
So I can't even meme you like that.
This is a family-friendly stream, and I'm just trying to stay pure, okay?
Well, Juggernauts are not being friendly at all. 5 Vulcans saving their ultimates one more time. QvoFred stuck. There's a nice ultimate. The second one missed. The third one finds it. 4th one finds a home. PrettyPriMe with number 5.
But now it's going to be Juggernauts looking to make a return shot as BaRRaCCuDDa gets locked into the corner with all these Noxus surrounding him. It's just a bait.
Big damage from the Vulcans. Yammyn stuck right outside the puddle. BaRRaCCuDDa again. 5-2 and 9. LG's Hunter now playing Vulcan here in our Multiplicity. Is that what we're calling this one?
It's something, that's for sure. And right now, it's looking like the Titans are going to have to retreat yet again. These turrets are just so
they're all in prime. Blinks forward and Ataraxia gets credit as everyone blows up the Coods.
Look at the silence pool. It's just there's nowhere left to go. If they catch any of these Vulcans, once they start stacking the death timers, that's where it's going to be so clutch for Titans. They just have to keep these Vulcans stacked on the death spawns.
There's nothing you can do. You're just silenced, and then you're silenced, and then you're silenced, and then you're rooted, and then you're silenced, and then you're silenced, and then literally 5 people dash at you and explode.
Well, I was going to bring it up because they mentioned it in that listen-in. Hold on, it's Yammyn getting blown up again. These Nox ultimates are just flying. And why does everybody have their ultimate up every 10 seconds?
Well, they're waiting on it, plus those Chronos pendants that you pointed out earlier in the broadcast, Taco. 4 players on Titans have the Chronos pendant, and the only player that doesn't is the player that built the Spear of the Magus right there in the middle. PrettyPriMe setting up for the rest of the squad. Tower gets a kill. Qvo gets one. BaRRaCCuDDa answers back, but the Tower's the MVP. Double kill for the Tower as BaRRaCCuDDa sets the D aside, and the Juggernauts lay him down like old folks. Titans back in their fountains.
That's rather unfortunate, but also kind of good for the Titans, considering that they're all going to be spawning at the same time, so they might have some potential to save their Phoenix.
See, this is the key right here. The turrets are able to go ahead and tank the tower for the players, so they don't even need the minions walking up. You're going to see a little bit of this tower aggro be juggled by the players, and then in come the minions, in come the turrets, in come the players, in come the Vulcans, and just down go the towers.
And now it's going to be the Phoenix starting to get worked on by the Juggernauts with those zoning ultimates already.
Here it is
but
again.
This is the strat. This is what the moment that they've been waiting for is the explosion. But the blink was short.
And everybody missed. Everybody missed. Wubbn comes up clean. Hot damn, 20-18. Juggernauts trailing in the kills, but winning fantastically in the map presence, taking down not just the Tier 1, but also the Tier 2 tower, and bringing the Phoenix down to half.
At least they were able to save the Phoenix, so that's the important part, because once you lose that Phoenix and start having those fire creeps pouring in, it becomes that much more difficult to hold off on the defense.
One more time, blink, dash forward, but they all grouped up, and they all fall down! Everyone on the Juggernauts gets a kill as we hit blackjack for both teams. QvoFred gets a double kill, stretching it to 22. Variety brings it to 23. Deicide on the left, 2 alive on the right, and they're going to push forward looking for the Phoenix.
Considering how that engagement started out, Titans should consider themselves lucky that they were even able to find 3 kills and all of that.
Oh man, what a slaughter fest this has been. JeffHindla leading the charge, all the minions here, the turrets doing work. Variety and JeffHindla just powering down. Low is the Phoenix. But you gotta remember, these players aren't exactly hunters, so they're not dealing a ton of damage to the Phoenix. Down goes JeffHindla. Asgard Phoenix.
I am still beyond impressed, because this is by far the most variety of a god pool I've seen from Jeff.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
This is, yeah, it's pretty intense. We're seeing so many different things from
He
Jeff.
hates anything that's not a guardian.
He really does. He really does. I don't think the everybody should play Sobek conversation went well, though. I don't think that one flew over well with the guys on Juggernauts.
Can you imagine the pluck chain, though?
Yes. I can also imagine the lurking in the waters. Just 5 crocodiles underneath them. That's the lurking in the waters noise.
Oh my god, Yammyn just locked into his death for the 3rd or 4th time now, and that's a rather unfortunate standing point.
It's a big play. It's a really big play. BaRRaCCuDDa, the only one alive in a Juggernauts jersey. He's going to fall down just like that. 5 players alive on the Titan side. And they don't have any turrets to tank, but they have Wubbn, the support player. He'll tank up, pass it over to PrettyPriMe. Tower about to go down here, but the big ultimate from JeffHindla. sending everybody in a different direction. Tower still alive, but just barely. Titans really need to take this one down.
Jeff's gonna miss that ultimate. He should have held it to try and clear that wave to try and hold off that team a little bit longer. Titans still don't have the strongest tower push, but they're trying to make as much of an impact as possible. Already pushing Jeff down to under half HP. That is incredible, and it looks like Jeff might actually fall down here if he's not careful, and it is Maz cleaning up the Hindla.
There it is, 6, and 18 for Mask on the side of the Titans. Everybody relatively low, so they're going in for one more shot. Explosion! Wubbn gets one, but Yammyn gets 3. There's the trips. QvoFred gets the double kill. That's all 5. Titans get to go back to base, heal up, and buy. But look at those death timers, Taco. Is it enough?
That seems like enough time. It's going to be close. They should at least for sure get the Phoenix. I'm not entirely certain on the Titan, only because of the fact that they don't all have their ultimates up right now.
I love the Vulcan pick. I really love the Vulcan pick. You know, thinking about it, you know, my mind... guess I really wasn't lined up for it, but the idea of the turrets being able to take the towers, the ultimates the size of the damn lane, the turret's also going to allow you to push up and create a front line wherever you want it to be. The knockups from the meatballs. This was a spectacular pick. Juggernauts really made it count.
I'm still sad we didn't see 5 outwashes though.
I mean, I don't know. I like the Vulcan. I love the Vulcan. Wubbn does not as he takes down Yammyn. QvoFred by himself, launch the ultimate. Root. We'll see you later.
There's nowhere for him to go. If you are by yourself, or even just 2 of them alone, there's just no way to avoid that massive AoE silence into the lockdown. It's so much CC if they can stack it.
Important plays here, though, from the Juggernauts. Notice how they're not all dying at the same time, like the Noxes. I mean, that's a really big deal. Staggering your deaths here in this assault map. I mean, if you all die, you're basically kind of just going to lose here. So making sure that there's always somebody around to play defense. Important stuff. Big ult, another dash forward.
And that's going to be a massive one onto Variety, taking the most of that damage. But Jeff unable to avoid any of the mayhem, actually getting locked down underneath his Phoenix. And now it's going to be the Titans making this push onto the T2 tower. They are hurting just a little bit, though, not having those turrets.
Knockup's good. PrettyPriMe trying to play zoner. There's the Thorns. Nice pick up. The ultimate going to put PrettyPriMe. But Yammyn misses the backfire. Can't find it. Maz gets knocked up right into the Phoenix. Tier 2 tower down. Even as far as our map is concerned.
They're really just trying to get out of dodge with those ones, but Yammyn unable to avoid it from PrettyPriMe, actually going to be heading back to his fountain. Only 2 members left to defend on the side of Juggernauts.
Where did it all go wrong? The Vulcans seemed like the Vulkings, but now
it's the
not
stacked
able to
deaths.
do
You
it.
want to all die at the same time.
I
It's
thought
actually
you didn't.
No, you don't want to die in stacked death timers in this game.
Bang!
But it doesn't matter because Qvo just sent 3 of them back to base.
Well, they're gonna die just like that. Massey's in trouble as well. One more shot will do it. Meatball gets 2 of them, 3 of them at the same time. It's a triple kill for QvoFred, who will ghost it back to base. And look at that. All spamming the backfire to get there as quick as possible. Qvo, Variety, and the Hindla handler himself making use of the backfire to moonwalk their way to the enemy base.
This should be it. This should almost certainly be it just because of how much longer Titans are going to be down for. And I was just going to say, you want the unstacked death timers because if you're all spawning at the same time, it's your best chance for defense. But considering where the Titans died and the fact that they didn't have any fire creeps of their own to push into the Juggernauts, just makes it all too easy for them to make that kill.
33 to 35. Everybody's shaken up as the Vulcans bring the noise, the explosions, and everything else they need to take down the Silence Lady herself, Nox. 5-on-5 assault, never something I thought I'd really give a second thought, but I really liked the idea behind the Vulcan and the strategy of taking the tower with the turret and the whole 9 yards.
seemed like it worked out really well for them. You could tell, and I think one of the more fun aspects of this day in particular is Aurora and Best, even in the audience over there, were just talking about, yeah, we probably spent more time drafting and trying to think about strats for these mini games than what we are for the actual like Sunday Conquest matches. So I think a lot of these teams have put a bit of effort as far as drafting and strategies are concerned.
Well, it's something different as well. I mean, when it comes down to Conquest, you know, there's a lot of thought involved, but you have your late game teams, you have your early game teams, you got your setup competition. We've done this for so many years. How many times do you sit there and think, what 5 characters will kill the other 5 characters best, right? Outside of hell, we see you, Aurora. Like, outside of that, right? What really, who spends time thinking about that? I don't. So, yeah, I think this one was a lot of fun for the players involved.
I gotta say, if you pick Hell, though, for a 5v5 all mirror match gods, and Hell's the first guy that comes to your mind, you don't like fun. That's you can't like fun if that is your like go-to pick.
No, the Vulcans were a lot of fun to watch. It was cool because like you saw the Nox players adjust after a while, but at first it was just all 5 Vulcan ultimates came out, and I swear you saw the players of the enemy team go, "What do we do? Oh no, we're just gonna get blown up," and then they just got blown up. So, hey, BaRRaCCuDDa, he's over there. We're gonna talk about him in a little bit. We're gonna talk about it right now. He was pretty good, huh?
I think that BaRRa had a pretty solid performance. I mean, he got that nice little triple kill towards the end of that match, and so all around, pretty strong showing. But it's not like Vulcan's a foreign pick to a Hunter player. We've seen quite a few Hunters bring it out.
Yeah, I mean, Snoopy was the first, I think, and then we see a couple of other players there. Shout outs to the Anubis right here, but it was man-raised Anubis, so I'll take that shout out back. But when it comes down to it, that Vulcan, that was incredible. Where did that thought process come from, BaRRa?
Yammyn was like, yo, let's play Vulcan. And I was like, okay. That was the whole thought process. We listed like 10 gods that could be like potential like outplay gods.
Yeah.
And Vulcan was like our number 1.
Did the Vulcan thought process come at all from Eat It, PrettyPriMe?
No. There was one moment where I was like, I'm PrettyPriMe, and then missed like my ultimate meatball and my backfire. And I was like, I'm not PrettyPriMe.
I'm just not doing it. It was funny because that was PrettyPriMe has 2 gods that he's known for. It's the Nox and it's the Vulcan. So this was like Prime's battlefield, and y'all beat him.
Yeah, well, they were using Prime to blink and dash
Yeah.
in. So Prime wasn't actually doing anything but dying because he was like the suicidal lamb that you're just like, all right, off to the slaughter. See you, Prime. And then everyone would just die, including me.
Well, it was what was really cool about the Vulcans were you were able to like have the turrets, tank the towers. There seemed to be like a lot of intricate thought process going into this. So when you're like, yeah, I mean, Yammyn was like Vulcan, and I was like, yeah, kind of surprised me a little
There was
bit.
literally no thought process. It was, all right, guys, let's put our turrets in a circle towards their tower and towards their line. And then they blinked on us like, oh God, what's happening?
Shoot that way. Oh, they're behind our turrets. What do we do? We backfire.
What was second
And then
pick,
we
though?
died. It was Chiron.
Really?
Yeah.
See, Hunters aren't all bad.
Hunters
Well,
are all bad.
We were thinking about mages, and then I know Yammyn's like god tier on Chiron. So if you put him on Chiron, especially if we're all like sniping together.
And, like sustain.
That's
Yeah.
like a perma slow. In
Yeah,
Assault, that
exactly.
is a permanent slow. That's
Especially the
actually
Chiron
pretty
buff.
broken. Yeah.
You kill everyone.
Yeah.
Respect.
But then we had to play Vulcan, and I had to miss everything over and over and over again.
I mean, you got a couple. You got a triple kill at one point.
Yeah, and then I got so excited I didn't press my Aegis key and died to a Nox tick on the ult. I was like, I got a triple! Oh, okay, I'm dead.
You guys seem to have a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
You won that one. So that one feels good.
Yeah. I mean, the whole game was literally we were just panicking, and we were like, okay, when are they blinking? When are they blinking? Oh no, it's gonna
Just
happen. It's
waiting
gonna
for
happen.
the
They're
blink
dashing
the
into
whole
each other. We're all gonna die. And then, yeah, we just I just missed everything. That's like the whole game.
Well,
Me
you
and
had your
Jeff were just like, oh God, what's happening?
Well, you had your other 4. So before we had Aurora do like play-by-play casting. I'm gonna have you throw us to break now. You ready for that?
Oh.
one? Okay.
All right, guys, we're going to break. Was that it?
Yeah,
Did I kill it?
you did it.
Oh,
Good job, bud.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm a monster.